Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the studio. This is Matt Cotrier with San Angelo Live, and today we have a very special guest. Today is Donna Brosh from the Central Texas Girl Scouts of Central Texas, rather. She is the Community Engagement Officer, and today we're going to talk about cookies, right?
Right. This is
Okay.
a wonderful time for the girls. It is a very limited time for our community, so people need to know they only have 6 weeks to buy cookies.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
by the
Wow.
February 25th is the final day of cookie sales. Always ends on a Sunday.
Okay.
So people need to get out and start looking for their cookies and stock them up. You can freeze them.
Nice.
So they will keep until next year when you're ready to buy again. Don't buy a box, buy a case.
Yeah.
Get enough
Right.
to last all year. Exactly.
Okay.
So the girls have started selling, and the cookies this year are $6 a box. And
Okay.
people will say, "Oh, they went up." They did.
How much did they go up by?
I can't. I think it was like $1.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
But
didn't think
what
it was that
happened
much.
is the raw products and transportation
Oh, I got you.
from
Yep.
our baker
Just like
has
everything else,
increased,
right?
and
Yeah.
so we want to continue to be able to give the girls and the troops and our service units the money that they were getting.
Sure.
And so to be able to continue to maintain that, we've had to increase that price.
That's understandable. Absolutely.
Absolutely. You
Everything
know,
else is that way.
everything else has
literally,
gone up.
yeah.
Yes,
It's crazy.
I can't. I don't think there's anything in my life that hasn't
Right.
gone up, up in
Exactly.
price. Everything.
Yeah, that is the truth. Well, tell us, I got a couple of questions that
Sure.
you might have the answer to and you might not. I don't know, but might be
I
kind of
did bring
fun.
a cheat sheet in case I don't.
Okay, good. So one thing I want to know is how long has the sale of Girl Scout cookies been going on? Been a thing? Like, when did that start?
So, Girl Scouts nationwide, they've been selling since, I want to say, because Girl Scouts started like in 1912.
Okay.
And so,
Wow.
Girl Scouts of Central Texas started in 1921.
Okay. Wow.
And then locally, our Girl Scouts started in the early 1930s.
Nice.
So, there's different timelines for different areas.
Yeah.
But the first cookies were home baked,
Okay.
and they were like the shortbread cookie
Yeah.
that we still sell today.
Uh-huh,
That
yeah.
was similar to the original cookie. I know I had a woman yesterday that had told me that when she sold cookies, they were 50 cents a box.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
but-
wonder what they started out at, what price?
probably like 5 cents.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, cool. I wonder if they had just the gingerbread,
The shortbread. Yeah,
shortbread.
that was the
That's
only
it.
cookie they started with. Yes.
Yeah.
And they just did that for years.
Yeah.
Before they started adding other cookies to their repertoire.
Exactly. So now how many flavors do y'all have? Different kinds do y'all
So
have?
we have 8 cookies now.
8 different cookies to choose from.
9 if you count.
Do you remember them off the top of your head? You can't
No,
look.
I
them.
don't have
You
them.
can't look.
I can name most of them.
Yeah?
So
Let's see
of
it.
course,
Try it.
Okay, thin
Okay.
mint,
Then mint, that's one.
caramel delight,
Caramel delight,
our shortbread.
shortbread, of course.
We have one called a toast-yay. A lot of people
Toast-yay.
don't know about that one. That one's kind of like a cinnamon toast.
Okay.
We have our adventureful.
Nice. That's
and
5.
That's got a brownie base with the caramel in it, and it's drizzled with chocolate.
Is that one newer?
It is newer. It's only a few years out.
Nice.
Then we have our peanut butter patty,
Ooh, those are good. So that's 6. Good.
our peanut butter sandwich,
Okay, 7.
and then we have our gluten-free.
Nice.
And the gluten-free is very limited supply, so the baker has to make those gluten-free first.
Okay.
So we put our order in for gluten-free early,
Okay,
like
yeah.
October. Mm-hmm. And so they have to make those first because all the equipment has to be clean.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they don't make any additional. So whatever we order is what we
That's
get.
it. Okay.
Yes. And so those are more of a limited supply.
Okay.
But they're good. They're kind of like a little chocolate chip with a toffee in it. So
Yeah.
it's a really good cookie too.
Nice.
It's got a good flavor.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think gluten-free and you think
Right.
sawdust. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a good cookie. It's
Well,
a
cool.
really good
Yeah.
cookie.
So is that all? Is that 8 or?
That's 8.
And
Yes.
that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay, that was
yes.
good.
Now last year we had a digital cookie that you could only order online. It was
A
the
digital
Yes,
cookie?
it was Raspberry Rally.
Okay.
So you couldn't get that from any of the girls. You had to order it only online.
Okay.
We have discontinued that right now. We don't know if it'll come back or not.
Yeah.
But this year it's
How did
not
it
being
do?
produced. It did okay.
Yeah.
I think that people really like that instant gratification.
Oh yeah.
I want to walk up to the booth and get my cookies.
Yeah. I don't want to fantasize about eating a
Right.
cookie.
Don't want to it's a digital cookie. Do I really get to taste it?
Right. Yeah.
So-
Wait, so was it literally like a picture of it you'd get?
Well, you would order it online,
Yeah.
and then it would be shipped to you.
Oh, but you got a real cookie.
You got a real cookie. Yes. No,
I really thought like you got a digital cookie and you
digital
like
cookie.
showed your friends like, look,
Look,
Girl
I got
Scout
a
cookie.
digital cookie.
That's hilarious. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
don't
funny.
think those would sell well.
That's pretty great. Okay, I got you. Well, cool. So let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. How did you get involved in Girl Scouts anyway in the first place?
So I was hired on as an employee.
Yeah.
I'm a Girl Scout employee.
Okay.
I started in fundraising.
Okay.
Have been doing fundraising for a long time, 24 years. I've been doing
locally?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
All right.
I've been doing different
Okay.
fundraising positions. I've been with the Girl Scouts now 10 years.
Okay.
And so I kind of got involved through the fundraising. And then a couple of years ago, they asked me to start doing the recruiting of girls and volunteers.
Nice.
So we added that to my position.
Okay.
And so because I'm recruiting the girls and because I've been doing so much with Girl Scouts for a while,
Yeah.
that's why, I'm just kind of the likely choice. So
Yeah.
kind
Absolutely.
of the face.
Yeah.
Kind of the face of the Girl Scouts.
Exactly. Yeah, cool. So was there a particular reason that you wanted to get involved? Or did you have somebody in your family that was in it? Or what drew you to that?
Well, I was a Girl Scout only 1 year when I was real young. And what I tell people, and even when I was just doing fundraising, is that Girl Scouts continues to evolve with the girls.
Okay.
We have a Girl Scouts research center that researches what girls are responding to,
Whoa.
what their interests are.
That's fascinating.
As they change, we have found that like STEM is a really big thing with us: science, technology, engineering, and math.
Okay.
So STEM is really big with Girl Scouts. So our research center found that if girls got involved in STEM in elementary school, that confidence carried over into junior high and high school.
Wow.
But if they didn't start in
Yeah.
elementary school, it was harder for them to be confident in their abilities in junior high and high school.
Wow.
So
that's
we
very
start our STEM education at kindergarten.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they start learning to code at kindergarten.
Wow.
We have a mobile STEM van that goes to the troops. We have a STEM executive, and she knows all about the technologies
Yeah.
and all the things that are STEM and teaches that to the girls starting at kindergarten.
Wow. That's
So
something.
that's one of the
That's
things.
cool.
Yeah, it's about being where the girls are.
Yeah.
I had great parents. They always told me I could be anything I wanted to be when I grew up.
Yeah.
We'll support you, whatever you want to do. But in my education, just going through school, I wasn't exposed to what is my anything. I wasn't exposed to
What do you mean by that? You
Okay,
didn't-
so back then it was you're a teacher,
Yeah.
you're a nurse, you're a secretary.
Okay.
Very limited careers.
Yeah, like these gender role like type
Yes, it was
jobs is all.
very
This is what you have.
gender
Yeah.
specific. Yes,
Okay.
very,
Yeah.
we were
Wow.
pushed in those directions.
Yeah. Like this is practical for a woman, so this is what you should study. Probably.
Right.
That kind of deal.
And
yeah.
a lot of homemakers back
Wow,
then too.
yeah.
So, now we expose the girls to
Yeah.
all
I bet
types.
it's completely
Yeah,
different.
it's
Yeah.
completely different. We
That
expose
is
them
cool.
to a bunch of careers. We also teach them life skills. So
Nice.
they're still going to learn to I can't even say it. So they're
yeah.
going to still learn to cook. They're going to still learn outdoor skills and go kayaking and canoeing and camping.
Yeah.
We do all of those things. And then, like I said, and then our STEM. So we have a lot
I was just talking to someone the other day about how, of course, when you go to public school, you learn algebra, you learn reading and science, and those things can be practical sometimes, but the life skills, the learning how to manage conflict with a friend or a partner, or
Exactly.
how to balance your check, well, not balance, but financially.
No, balance your checkbook.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and so those things. That's kind of cool that it's kind of the bridge there. It's an activity you can get your daughter involved in, and they'll get access to those skills.
Yes. Yes.
So that's
absolutely.
important stuff.
It is very important, and
Yeah.
it's really teaching these young girls it's a single gender. So they're succeeding and they're failing with their friends.
Yes.
So it's all comfortable. It's,
Yeah.
and they learn their leadership skills, how to have a voice,
Yep.
an opinion, because we're very much about, so we're going to study something and we're going to give the girls a choice. Okay, so we could, if we're going to study flowers, so we could plant a garden at the Girl Scout house, or we could go to Fredericksburg and go to the wildflower farm and learn about all kinds of flowers.
Yeah.
So the girls can have a choice in how they learn
very
about things
nice.
also.
Wow.
So we want
no
the
wonder
girls
they
to-
have more confidence and
Absolutely.
self-esteem and stuff.
Because they have
they're
choices.
Exactly.
They're
You're allowing
making
them to
choices,
make
yes.
choices, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
And learn from them.
It's
yeah.
a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for any young girl.
Yeah. Well, very nice. So, with the cookies, how do people go about getting these cookies?
Okay.
Just find your local Girl Scout.
So if you know a Girl Scout, that's a great way to do it. Support her
Right.
goals.
Okay.
Because with the cookie sales, the girls learn about goal setting.
Oh, cool.
So they're setting their own individual goals.
Uh-huh.
So let's say I want to go to camp. I know how many boxes of cookies I need to sell to go to camp for free for a week.
Right. Okay.
So that's my goal.
Yeah.
But then as a troop, we want to go to SeaWorld and stay overnight and swim with fishes.
Yeah.
So that's a goal as a troop.
Okay.
So I need to
Wow.
sell X amount of cookies to help my troop
Right, yeah.
do what we want to do.
Nice.
So they're goal setting, they're making decisions, people skills. I mean, they're learning a lot. They're learning financial literacy, because they got, if you're going to give me a $10 bill
Right,
for
sure.
a $6 box of cookies, I've got
Yeah.
to do the math.
Uh-huh.
So
And I
it's-
like the fact that what you just explained there, it's that the individual goal, but also the team goal,
Right.
which you find in
Working
life.
together. Yes,
It's
working
important what
together.
you do as an individual, and it's important what you're trying to accomplish together.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you can find your Girl Scout, but we're also all over town.
Okay.
We have a few drive-throughs.
Oh, okay.
So you literally can drive up, hand them your credit card, tell them what cookies you want.
Yeah.
They run it, and you're
Nice.
off and running. You don't even have to get out of the car.
Okay.
So a lot of people like that. So we have that at the Angelo Bible Church.
Okay.
That is mostly on the weekends. St. Angelo Stadium.
Okay.
And again, mostly on the weekends.
All right.
Duncan Mechanical, which
Where's
is
that
on
one?
Glenna.
Okay, off the loop right there?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's also a drive-through. And then we have booths pretty much every weekend at the Walmarts, the major.
Yep, that's right. I always see them there. Yeah.
Yes. And then one of the neighborhood markets over on Knickerbocker. That
Oh,
one,
yeah, that one.
We have that one a lot also.
Okay.
At Sam's.
Okay,
And
nice.
at Lowe's.
Right.
Or at Maurice's, which is over by PetSmart.
Yep, in the shop by Academy sort of.
Yes,
Yep. Mhm.
right there by Academy. So we're around town. We have some downtown. We're at 01 on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another place downtown that I cannot remember the name. But we have, we're also at Bottled Up on Knickerbocker. Oh, San Angelo Stadium is the drive-through.
Yes,
On,
okay.
That is the big drive-through because
Mostly
we're
on the
in that
weekends?
parking lot. Yes,
Okay,
mostly
yeah.
on the weekends.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Very
So
nice.
those are really great opportunities for people. We have City National Bank, using my cheat sheet a little bit.
No, you're right.
Fancy Pants. Let's see, we also Troubadours. That's the
Oh,
one.
yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Troubadours, and they're some Thursdays and then Fridays.
Okay.
So just there on Thursdays and Fridays. Angry Cactus.
Nice,
We're there
yep.
on the weekends.
Okay.
So, really getting these, and I want to say thank you to the businesses
Yes.
that are
okay.
opening their doors for us, giving us the opportunity for our girls to come
Yeah.
out and sell the cookies at their businesses.
That's right.
This is an awesome community and really supports these girls well.
That's
so
cool to
we
hear,
really
yeah.
do appreciate that. We appreciate it a lot. So if I know the girls will tell you thank you, but as an adult that gets to see
Right.
how this affects them and their joy in making
Yeah.
their goals, thank you for helping them do that. It's really
That's
important.
cool. That is
It's
really
important.
cool. A big thanks to all the businesses, as
Absolutely.
Donna said. That is
Absolutely.
neat. Cool. So what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, that's a hard one. They're all
Yeah,
so good.
I know.
I would say I really love the new Adventureful.
Yeah?
It is. It's just different.
Cool.
It's got a brownie base, and then it's got a kind of a center of caramel,
Uh-huh.
and it's drizzled with chocolate on the top.
Okay, yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that one. It's
Cool.
really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, if you see this interview, we would love to hear what your favorite Girl Scout cookie is. So leave us a comment on that. Or maybe you have an idea for a new Girl Scout cookie.
Oh, there you go.
That would be cool. Like get a campaign going, like let's make a new one you can vote on. That'd be cool. You never know. Anyway, do you have anything else that you'd like to say to our audience?
If anyone has trouble finding cookies or they're homebound and they would like for us to send a girl to them,
Oh, wow. Okay.
give me a call personally, 325-812-4196, and I will be glad to make that happen for you.
That's awesome. Well, very good. Thank you so much, Donna, for
Yes,
coming in.
thank you for having me.
Yes,
I
it was
appreciate
wonderful.
it.
Yes, we hope that you ladies sell lots of cookies.
Oh,
and-
they will sell lots of cookies.
Okay,
we
cool.
have done very well in our area. Because our Girl Scouts of Central Texas is 46 counties.
Oh, goodness. Is
Yeah,
it really?
it is.
Wow.
But our area, we have increased our sales. Pandemic was our last, it was a great year
Yeah.
because we sold right before it hit.
Okay,
So
yeah,
the next year was a little bit low, but we have increased every year. And it's because of the people out here.
Yeah.
It's because of this community.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Thank you again so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I'm Matt with San Angelo Live, and we'll go back to you guys.